I'm great, as always, is usually my response to a how are you. When you tell yourself something enough times, you eventually believe it, with your mind constantly drowned in depressing thoughts and agonizing over a solution to gaining mental stability. You find yourself surrounded by worldly distractions, hoping that they would help numb your mind from the endurance. You very well know that the distractions are temporary and won't solve the noises in your head. You have to deal with them, you tell yourself. I have an obligation to myself and the influence that I would create for others, so I have to repair myself. But then you are reminded that peace of mind does not come easy. The process of repair is an adversity in and of itself. It's hard enough to remember your flaws to even begin dealing with a new struggle of trying to mend it. Take it one step at a time, they tell you. You contemplate the concept of picking your battles wisely, and it begins to make a lot of sense, like, why haven't I thought of that from the start? But before you could even decide your battle, your mind showers you with a blizzard of thoughts, with noise echoes being louder than the thoughts themselves. Your new hope is immediately shadowed and overwhelmed. You wonder if it's even worth gripping onto that singular shred of hope and just releasing it to find a better one. And in the midst of all that conflict, your voice, your real voice in the back of your head tries to encourage you. Tries to remind you of your previous nothingness and insists that whatever hope you have now is better than nothing. Your hesitation aches as you try to comprehend some sort of profoundness from that message. As much as you and your mind long for a solution, your mind can't help but contradict itself by arguing your realizations with regrets and insecurities. It becomes unbearable. You give up. You let go of that hope. Yet with that loss, the pain is still there. But you let go. Why is there still pain? That hope was painful, wasn't it? Why all this noise? Why another regret? You want to ignore it all. You try to shut down your mind. You look for whatever distraction you can find. But as much as you try numbing your mind, you have gained a new tolerance to those distractions. You've opened the door to your mind, and the issues behind it have been spilling out. Even if you manage to shut the door, whatever has fallen out cannot be put back in. There is just too much. Your mental instability is now taking a toll on your physical ability. But your body shouldn't be giving up on you, at least not now. There are just too many important things happening in the world that need prioritizing in that instance. But your mind insists that its own main priority is over everything else. You just want to go home, somewhere safe, the place where you can just cry and relax. But you're already crying. Everyone can already see your pain, but your pain is personal. Your body and mind have given up on you. You have no choice but to run. Your body has surrendered itself to your mind, and you find yourself just waiting for it all to go away. Adversity differs from person to person, and even if the adversities are similar to one another, they are endured differently. An adversity that is small to one could mean the whole world for another, and vice versa. Although, as humans, we want to understand the struggles of others, we cannot truly understand. As much as we want to guide others to be better, or to at least be better than ourselves, we are limited as to what we can do. We fight our own battles, and unfortunately, as we hope to rely on others, we can only be disappointed. No one can fix us but ourselves. Take away from your consciousness the idea that people can help but won't, because that expectation is unhealthy. Expect more from yourself and less from others. Remember that your adversity isn't meant to be easy, and any sort of outside influence can only be a hope that you will get better. Your mind is not meant to be ignored. Do not distract yourself from what is important. Your mental state of mind is more important than the things that cloud it. Pushing back your issues rather than taking the time to recognize them will only cause you more pain. Sure, it's hard to think, but imagine your issue is constantly being compressed and stored away. All those issues will come at you at once, and it'll be too overwhelming. And even if those issues have been compressed for a while, you should still put in the effort and attention they deserve. It isn't too late. It is never too late. The worst thing that you could do to yourself is regret, so don't add another regret of not trying. Just because you let go of those hopes doesn't mean that they've let go of you. As much as your mind stores away the negativity in your life, it certainly keeps those hopes. You have a responsibility towards your body and mind to keep them healthy, because clearly they affect one another. You are a beautiful and powerful person. Do not allow yourself to be taken in by the negativity of this world. I know I say that without a clear guidance of what to do, but that's the point. You are your own guidance. You are what you see yourself as. The moment you rely on others to tell you what you are limits your true personality. If you cannot tolerate what others say or do to you, then why should you allow your mind to do the same? You are your own pilot. You command your body, and you command your mind. Let them work for you. You decide when it's enough, when it's hard, when it hurts, when it doesn't matter. You have so much power and potential. You are great. I am great, as always. And I truly believe that. Do you?